Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ritnika and you have reached natural vibration. My hand is still hurting. I've taken off the stupid brace because when I try to shuffle with that, it kind of really hurts. So I've decided I'm just gonna take it off for this reading. And I've laid out the cards. So today's reading is for all love relationships. Could be karmic, could be twin flame, could be soulmate who are not in contact. And I'm going to pick the cards from the Mystic Moon deck, and I also have the Lightworker Oracle card deck as advice for the viewer. These are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. So if you wish to book a private reading or know more about your individual situation, then you can log on to my website naturalvibrations.in and book a private reading with me. I also do various healing sessions on Skype, so you can check those out as well. And if you do like my readings, please do subscribe to my channel. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with this one deck, which I will shuffle. This is the Shadow and Light deck. So, dear universe, the gods and goddesses. Now, for a second, just sit back, guys, and think about the person who you're thinking of, your current counterpart, your divine love, your twin, who's not in contact, okay? So dear universe, I'm going to just use the word twin and divine masculine because it's easier, but it just means the person who is not talking to you because you're the one who wants to talk to them, all right? So what are they feeling? What is this counterpart who has run away? Divine. What are they feeling for our viewer? What are they feeling for the viewer? It's their overall energy, all right? Their overall energy is Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. Interesting. So the overall energy at this time of the person you're thinking of is count your blessing. And I'm going to read this from the book. Something that is a blessing is being overlooked. It appears cloaked and seems almost invisible to you. You must stand in your field, that is to say your life, and look around you and see all that you have given to you again and give thanks for it. You are forgetting how much you truly have and how much you will have again and again. My time is the harvest. It is now your time to bring in or harvest the joy and love of what you have so much of and share your abundance. Something precious is all about you, but it has become so familiar you can barely see it anymore. It is such a fixture in your life that the familiarity has bred, if not contempt, a kind of blindness. The beautiful little girl ghost in the pumpkin patch asks you very gently to see the abundance all around you and to appreciate that while you are in physical form, there is so much you can enjoy. She wishes for you to harvest what is yours now and to also take steps to call in any debts. There can be outstanding money issues associated with this card as well, and share your beauty. Do not let anyone cheat you and know that you don't owe a single thing. In truth, it will all pass through your hands. You have more material wealth than you think, so count your blessings every day. So what I'm getting here is that your partner, the person you're thinking of, has been thinking that they have less than they actually have. They have sort of, and this is in regards to you. So I feel like they feel that they're not lucky to have you, or they feel like they've lost you, when the truth of the matter is that they have you at all times, but they just don't see it, you know? They just don't see it. And now we're going to pick some more cards. So what are they feeling at this time? Let's add on to this. What are they feeling? I'm a better person because of you. So first off, they think that, you know, you have definitely been a very good influence on them in their lives, and they're a much better person because of that. But at the same time, they don't see that, right? They see they've lost you. No one other compares to you. No other compares to you. So once again, they feel like you are so amazing. You know, I am also getting another meaning from this card, count the blessing. I feel like maybe they're counting their blessings as well with regards to you. So they could be couple of different, some masculines or some divine counterparts who have ignored it completely, and then there are those who are now counting their blessings and being like, you know what, I am so much better because of her or him. Nobody else compares to this person. You know, they're so amazing. You know, that's what they're getting. Our connection still affects me. So they're still affected by this separation, this connection. They still think about you. It's not like just because they're not talking to you, they haven't. They're not. They're forgotten about you. That's not the case. In fact, they do think about you, and this connection does affect them, and they really think that there's no one else like you. I got spooked. They're telling us that the reason they left and the reason there's no contact is because they got spooked. You know, they got scared. They just didn't know. They just didn't know what to do. They got scared. You know, they're human. And you obviously triggered certain things in them and they got scared. Your beauty still moves you. They're still affected by you. They still think you're gorgeous. They still think you're lovely. I mean, if you're a man, you can still be gorgeous, right? So they're infatuated with you. They think you are, you know, divine, that you are the one for them, but you know, they got scared, but they're counting their blessings. They're counting their blessings. They feel very blessed to have known you. And I want to get some more. I want to get that one. Something is still missing for me and I'm trying to figure that out, what that is. So the reason they haven't reached out, you know, and we'll go into what's going on with them as well, but is that something is holding them back. Something is missing in their life and they're trying to figure that out. They don't know if it's you, but it could be just their spiritual growth, their connection to the divine. Could be a lot of different things, right? Self-love, etc., etc. So there is something missing and they're trying to figure that out. You know, that's what they're trying to figure out. That's why it's taken so long for them, because they're trying to figure that out. Which is good, because they should be figuring it out, right? Maybe we're too different. So once again, you know, their insecurities come out where they feel that maybe things are too difficult with you guys to reconcile, because either you're so different, you come from different backgrounds, you come from different cultures, different countries, different cities, could be anything. We're just the people who, they're so different, and you're like, how can we be together? Maybe we're just too different, you know? I still... they feel they're a better person with you and they still are affected by you, but they feel like maybe we're too different and it won't work out. It's all the insecurities. Your intensity frightens me and allures me at the same time. So the fact that you're still committed, the fact that you want this to work out, you probably have expressed your love to them, or at least told them that you wanted them, or tried to get in contact with them even after a long period of time. They're saying that, look, the intensity with which you do things, not just with me, but in life, but especially with me, it scares me. Maybe I can't live up to it, but at the same time, it also it sort of also attracts me to you. You know, that's the thing. If they're your twin or your karmic, or so whatever deep connection you have with them, especially if they're your twin flame, they're going to feel that intensity and still want it. At the same time, they're getting triggered, right? So they just don't know what to do. They're like, oh my God, I want her, but I don't want her. I want him and I don't want him, you know? So that's what's going on. So let's now figure out what they're working on, all right? What's blocking them and what they're working on. So their universe. Okay, let's think about the person who's the runner. I don't want to call them the runner. I'm calling them the divine masculine, but can be the feminine. What are they dealing with at this time? Forceful. Interesting. I'm going to pick a few to make sense and then we'll figure it out. Power. See, forceful and power mean the same thing, don't they? In a way, like the similar vibe. Embarrassment. Lust. Okay, the universe, what are they dealing with at this time? Ascending. Lessons. action. All right, so we got forceful power. This is what they're dealing with. Embarrassment and lust. And then we've got actions, lessons, and ascending. All right, so first thing, let's start from here. We're getting lust. I feel there could be a couple of meanings. Again, these are general readings. They are dealing with the lust for you. You know, they're very lustful towards you. They really want you. And I feel a part of that scares them, you know, and they're trying to figure that out. Because it said in the earlier one that the intensity sort of allures me and at the same time it frightens me. And I feel like how much they want you, how much they're attracted to you, scares them to a certain degree. And I'm also getting, for some people, it could also be that they are the lust for power, the lust for wanting more in the 3D, in the physical world, right? The power could also be 3D, trying to get far in life, climb the corporate ladder, being focused and getting far in your business and blah, blah, blah. That is something they have to also work on, because it's not just about making a lot of money. It's about being spiritually awakened and aligned with what is best for you, for your highest good. And that is different than having power. Once you're spiritually aligned, you can make money, you can have power, you can have everything. But you can't just go after blind power and blind success. And I feel like the divine masculine or whoever you're thinking of, your partner, is dealing with that. We've also got forceful. The forceful could be the fact that maybe you guys tried to force the situation to happen in a particular timeline, maybe forcing them to respond to you in a particular timeline, take action towards you. But that they're sort of trying to deal with. They're like, you know, I can't do anything right now, and I know they want me to take steps towards them, and I can't. And they're forcing me to, but I cannot do this right now because they feel embarrassment. They're still trying to learn the lessons that this whole journey has brought them. And they're very embarrassed about it, you know. They are ascending, but in order for that to happen, they need to deal with these situations. All right, so let's pick some more cards. What else are they dealing with? Destruction, fear, settling. So we've got them settling for less than they deserve, settling for things that don't make them happy. Because they were so afraid to rock the boat, so afraid of causing destruction in their perfect little so-called perfect life. You know how from the outside something seems so perfect, it's for people who are doing very well in life and have everything in the physical world, but deep down they're not happy because they don't have what they want, what they truly deserve. They're settling to a certain degree because they haven't learned the lessons. A part of them is so afraid. You know, we make compromises every single day because we're so afraid that we're to go after what we love, because we will lose out on money, we will lose out on status, we will lose out on certain things, we will cause destruction in our stable career, our stable life. And these are lessons that they need to learn. They have to deal with the fear, and that's what they're going through right now. They're definitely going through all of this, and the full moon is probably triggering them as well. We've got sellout. A lot of them might be thinking that they're a sellout because they haven't been able to go after what they really want, because they're too afraid. They're settling. So in a way, they feel, okay, maybe I'm a sellout, you know, because I haven't been able. They see you in the earlier messages. They were like, they see you and they think you're great. And they're like, I see my counterpart, my twin, who's doing and going after what they want. And I am a sellout because I'm too afraid to move forward or take any action, and that's what they're dealing with right now. Dependent. They're too dependent on this. They're too dependent on having the 3D security, too dependent on having the safety that the society puts on you. And then we've got silence, that it's keeping them quiet. They've not been able to take any action because they're just embarrassed, they're scared, trying to ascend, but they haven't fully learned the lessons, and that's why they're quiet, because they're too dependent on what the old programming, the limiting beliefs. And that's what they're depending on. All right, hardcore. Again, these are general readings, guys. So, take what resonates with you, okay? For you, sorry. Whoa, my card just fell. All right, I'm just going to shuffle this once. What actions are they going to take towards our viewer in the near future? I'm thinking of doing a pick a card kind of live reading where whoever logs on, I could pick a card for them from one of the Mystic Moon decks, maybe something what their twin flame is speaking to them or their partner is saying to them. Let me know if you like that idea. Please do drop me a comment. So that I might do that over the weekend. Also, I have another channel. The link is in the description box below. My plan is to restrict and do only readings on this channel, and all my other work, which is including tapping, EFT, life coaching, any neuro-linguistic stuff, any healing, Reiki, shamanic stuff that I might do, move all of that to my other channel. So if you guys are interested in following all of those, please do subscribe to my channel. The link is below. I don't have a name yet because I need to have over a certain number of subscribers in order to set all that up. But the link is below. So please do subscribe so I can be in touch with you everywhere. All right. What are the actions? All right. What actions are they going to take? What actions are they going to take towards our viewer in the near future? Now, the near future is generic. It could be a week, a month, 6 months. It's I would say more, it's very fluid. Time is very fluid. So I would like not to give a proper timing, but near future could be a couple of weeks to a couple of months. And first card we have is Unawakened. So they're still working on that ascension. They're still figuring out what's happening there. We've got a third party situation. Now, this could be karmic patterns, could even be a partner, somebody else in their life. What are they going to do in this situation? Refocus, okay? What else? Aha! Fresh start. Nice. I like that. Fresh start has been coming out so many times. Have you noticed? All my past readings as well. Separation. What action does it take? Pause. See, this has come twice. Well, not today, but in my other reading. Barrier. Okay. I want to get one more clarifier for the barrier. Soulmate. Okay. All right. So we have unawakened, third party, refocus, and fresh start. Then we've got separation, we've got pause, we've got barrier, and we've got soulmate. What this is telling me is that, first of all, they might still have a third party situation. This could be an old karmic pattern that they're still trying to break off. As you can see, they're still in that fear. They're still in that. Now, again, I'm tapping into certain masculines or certain divine partners. Some readings will apply to some waves because there are different waves of people, right? Right now, they're still stuck in this old thinking or with somebody else. However, I see a refocus. I see that they're going to be refocusing away. Look at that, the butt is showing. Away from this person and heading towards a fresh start with you. Now, that's great because that's what we want. We want them to leave the old person. We want them to leave the old conditioning, which might be holding them back. And then they're going to refocus and move towards you. Because separation, pause, barrier. There has been something that has paused them and that's caused this separation, and that is stopping them from coming towards their soulmate. All right. There has been a situation that has caused them to do that. And what is that? What is it? What is this? Admired. They're definitely admiring you. Crossroads. Okay. Up till now, they have blocked this union with their soulmate, which could be you, twin flame, whatever. Terms don't matter. They've blocked this. They've been in separation. And from afar, they've been admiring you. All right? They've been admiring you from afar. But they're now at a crossroad. They're now at a crossroad, and they really need to figure out what do they really want. Up till now, it's been a barrier, and they've just been watching you from afar. But now they have to figure out, do I want my soulmate, my twin flame, whatever title they want to give you or think about, it doesn't matter. Or do they want to be in that old situation or be with that old partner? They really need to make a decision here. What decision are they going to take? What decision are they going to take? They feel like a victim. They feel like they don't know what to do. That's again the fear card coming up, where they feel like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. The answer is no. They're afraid you might even say no. They're afraid you might say no. They're afraid that if they reach out to you, you might reject them. So they need to find their tribe. So what I'm getting is it's a lot of lack of self-love. My last reading was all about self-love for the divine feminine, and I feel like this time that is being reflected to the masculine as well. They feel like the victim. They feel like if they reach out, that you'll say no to them. And that's what's really bothering them, and that's what's holding them back. It's all that fear that they're not good enough, that they are an embarrassment, that they have to break through with that. And they can do that when they start hanging out with like-minded people who appreciate them for who they really are. And that's going to start happening because they do want this fresh start, and they're going to start focusing on this fresh start. And once they start doing that, new people will come into their life that will support them in their new journey. And that's where they're at the moment. I'm going to pick one last card. Yep, it's the material world. The material world is very, excuse me, it's a big issue for the masculine. It's a big issue for the masculine. I feel that this third party situation could also be their job, their career. They feel like if they come towards you, they're going to have to leave a career and leave the stability, blah, blah, blah. It's going to affect their material world. So they feel stuck and they're like, no, I can't do this, but I might have to just stay there, but I want a new start. So they will find people that support their decision. They will find people who support their decision because the fresh start is there. They do want a fresh start, all right? And they will start refocusing, but this is what's holding them back right now. Honestly, it's a Libra full moon this week. I'm not sure when I'll post this. I'll probably post this. Yeah, I'll probably post this right now. I know. Either which way. Whenever I post this, it's a Libra full moon this week. The effects are still going to go on, and it's all about balance. It's about relationships, all of that. So a lot of things are going to get triggered, I'm sure. A lot of things. So that's why all of this is coming up. And it's good that it's coming up. We are in Mercury retrograde as well, as far as I know. I think. I'm not very good with astrology. But either which way, these things are coming up so it can be cleared. If they weren't coming up, they would still stay dormant and they'll come up later, right? So we want them to come up and we want them to deal with it so they can move forward and have a fresh start, without holding on to old baggage. So now I have the Lightworker deck for advice for you guys who are watching this, because I know we're wondering about our counterpart, but it's about us as well, right? So what advice do we have for the people watching? Just say yes. This is telling me you've got to say yes to what you want, yes to your desires, yes to what makes you happy, first of all right? Don't hold yourself back from anything that you want to do just because you're waiting for this person to come back, right? Go after your dreams. Go after anything you desire. Just say yes. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in subtle realms. This is telling me that you are being supported by the angels, by the divine, by God, by Yoda, whoever and whatever it is that you believe in, by the universe. You are being supported at this time. They are helping you come closer towards what you need to do. It is all by divine orchestration. So if things have taken so long and you guys are still not in union, and I get a lot of messages like, oh my God, like, wow, you say this, but it's crap, it's clickbait, blah, blah, blah. I'm just picking the cards, right? And whenever we predict union, some people do get into union, but we have thousands of people watching the video. It can't possibly align to everyone. But what they're telling you is that this is happening in divine plan. Everything is happening according to divine timing. So if you're not in union, either you're not ready, your partner is not ready, or the timing of both your union is not ready. So it will happen when both of you do the work and things are meant to be at the right time. If you get into union too quickly, you will break apart again. Age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. There you go. You got this. All right? You got this. You don't need to worry. You've got this. You have been training for this. This is something you chose. This is a journey that you chose to live through so you can learn the lessons and the way it advances you on a cellular and a soul level. So you have this. You've been training for this. So don't worry. Go after what makes you happy. Don't dim your light. That's the first thing I'm getting. Don't dim your light. You can be anything and everything you want to be, and you have been supported by the divine. All right? You have got this. Last card. No. Interesting. So funny. We've got a yes and we've got a no. I'm going to pick one more. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay. What this is telling me is that you need to get rid of the negative vibrations. You have got to stop saying, no, this won't happen. No, I'm not lovable. No, nobody will want me. No, blah, blah, blah. Say yes. You got to increase and raise your vibration. You are the oracle. You're meant to be doing more. If you are a twin flame, you are meant to do your mission work. Are you doing your mission work, or are you just waiting for your twin to come back? If you're not doing your mission work, this is my mission work, right? And there's a lot more of where this comes from. I have a lot of things I want to do. And I've been afraid to do it, but I'm going after it. So what is your mission work? If you're not doing it, then you're not ready for union. So stop saying no to what gives you joy. Raise your vibration. The minute you raise your vibration, you will not be in the lower vibration of no and negative, all right? You have got to raise your vibration because you create your own destiny to a certain degree as well. But if you say it's not going to happen, you're pushing it away. So be positive. I feel like we're pulling one more. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. This is telling me that, look, I know it's been tough, but you are not alone. You have a soul family. We are your tribe. If you're watching this video, I am your tribe. I am your family. And so is every single one watching this video with you. We're all in this journey together. You are not alone. Don't be afraid to go after what makes you happy. Focus on you. You are being helped by the universe, and you have been training for this for a lifetime. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.